I'll pull up right there, man. I promise you, if it wasn't a Monday, I'll be pulling up right now, man. We're gonna be on that Remy this Friday too. It's gonna be a grand old time. All right, here we go. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Monday mistakes. Lulu Thomas is on the clock. All right, so the first time we see Lulu is in the studio. Now, in the studio, he got famous, and what they rapping that 411. That 411. When the ops come looking for trouble, Famous grabs a gun and lays him down. Nah, but what's the 411? Waking up, cold sweats, I can't catch my breath. Lulu feeling it. Lulu feeling it. And the reason Lulu feeling it is because Lulu didn't caught a couple bodies. Lulu got more bodies than a little bit. And when I mean a little bit, I mean one or two. He got more bodies than a little bit. So we got 3 confirmed. 3 confirmed. So more than a little bit is a lot of bit. And you don't want a lot of bit when it comes to these streets, because a little bit will already get you jammed up. But a lot of bit means you're going to get caught up. Yeah, I'm saying a lot of bit. ALOTTA. A lot of. A lot of bits. Yeah. When you get a lot of bit on you, let's just say it's almost guaranteed you're going down. But Lou is listening to it. And he finally has something that he worked his ass off for, is making it work without the help of his sister, his big sister, who he followed through everything. Remember, Rock took over when they were kids. Well, when he was a kid, Marvin was older. And he just followed her because they didn't really deal with their mother. The mother, you know what I mean? The mother was, we don't even know where the mama was, but the mama blamed the daddy dying on music. But we know that was a lie. So we don't even know what the hell is really going on in Lulu's mind. And I know we all give Lulu a hard time, but since this is Lulu's story, we can't give Lulu a hard time. We got to give it from Lulu's perspective. So he's putting Famous in the booth. And remember, he told Famous straight up, if you put in the work, I'll bring you over here. But I'm not going to be able to make beats for you if you sitting around getting high. So him and Famous, what do they have in common? They both love music, but they also caught bodies that they didn't want to catch. So when he's in there stuttering, fumbling, choke. Lulu's like, hey, man, when you get in that booth, it's like a confession. Sometimes that poison, you got to spit it out. So Lulu is encouraging Famous to self-snitch. Go ahead. You kill somebody, say it on the track. You rob somebody, say it on the track. You put bullets in his chest and you wake up in cold sweats, put it on the track. Because to Lulu, I ain't the one committing these crimes. Now, I know you into some shit, Famous, but I don't give a shit about that, nigga. I got me a studio. Shirley paying for it, I got me a studio. So Lulu, he just at a point in his life where he's had enough. He's fed up. If you ain't never been fed up in life, then you don't really know what Lou is going through. So you really shouldn't even be, hey, for real, we're going to show Lulu some respect from here on out, man. Put a, not to incriminate yourself or anything, but put a 3 if you ever been down and out. I was going to say, put a 3 in the chat if you've been like Lulu, but we ain't doing that over here. Put a 3 in the chat if you've been down and out and you didn't know what you was going to do next. Put a 3 in the chat if you ever been down and out and you didn't know what you was going to do next. That's what Lulu is feeling like. That's how I felt before I joined the military. I got laid off. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do next. I went to Atlanta. I was tricking off. Well, I wasn't tricking off, but you know what I mean when I say tricking off. I was acting a damn fool down there for 2 years. And I said, what the fuck am I going to do next? Nigga, I ain't got no job. I got some money, but I ain't really getting it. I joined the military. I was down and out. I ain't had nothing. I wasn't going back to Kansas City. I was beefing with niggas at that point in life. 2011, well, 2010, well, 9 is when I left. But yeah, from 2003 all the way up to like when I left, I mean, now it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I seen a couple of them, but ain't no issues. We all adults now. But yeah, up to then, I wasn't moving back. I lost it all. You know what I mean? I was done, man. I went from being 18-year-old, walking around with $4,000-5,000 in my pocket, getting $4,000 a month per diem, tax-free for 5-6 years, to laid off, to filing for unemployment, and the financial crisis happened and everything went down. I lost it all, baby. I ain't lose it all, but I lost it all in the sense of, man, I ain't know what I was doing next. Brother said, hey, let's join the military. Went back, did my ass bab, kind of like Jukebox. Jukebox, same situation. What's next? So Lulu was like, man, I finally got something going for me. Let me continue to do this. Let me continue to do this. I got out the military. I was depressed as hell. I said, let me just get on YouTube and talk about TV shows. And that's how this all started with Power back in 2018, January. But if you don't know how Lulu's feeling, then you don't understand. If you ain't never had your back against the wall, ashy knuckles, then you don't understand what Lou was going through. So when he hears Famous is going through the same thing, he's like, listen, that hurt, that poison, you got to go ahead and get that shit out your system. The same thing he's going to do with our girl Raquel later on in this episode. The only way he's going to get that poison out of his system is to tell Rock not to fuck with him. The only way he's going to get that poison out of his system is to go tell Scrap's mom what really happened. The only way he's going to get that poison out of his system is when he goes and confesses. Now, everyone's giving Lulu a hard time, and yeah, we're definitely jumping around because we're going to show Lulu some respect. Everyone's saying that Lulu runs his mouth too much. Lulu got Famous to self-snitch. Lulu told Scrappy's mom about what happened. But not one person outside of me has called Raquel Thomas a snitch because she told the feds on the mob. Everyone said she ain't say nothing, Mo. She ain't say nothing, Mo. But when it comes to Lulu, who's not talking to the police, just talking to Scrap's mom, who Raquel said she fucked up on, they call her, oh, these are my confessions. They got all kinds of means on Lulu. But that just shows you those people ain't never been down and out. This is all fun and games. Today, I take this shit for real. This shit life and death for me. When I talk about power, I take this shit serious. One thing about me, you know, hey, 90% of the time I'm gonna bullshit you. 10% of the time I'm gonna keep it real with you. But I'm always 1000% gonna keep it a thou wow with you. I'm gonna let you know when I'm bullshit, when I'm telling the truth. And right now I'm telling you the truth. They don't know nothing about Lulu. They don't know nothing about Lulu, man. They ain't never been down and out. They ribs ain't never been showing. They ain't never had to worry about their next meal. Some people make millions. Other people make memes. Ain't that what J. Cole says? Something like that. They don't know what Lulu going through. They don't know what Lulu going through. They don't know what Lulu going through. Now, Shell, I'm not, hey, we haven't even got there. I'm just pointing this out. I'm definitely not saying that's not a mistake. That's a huge mistake. But what I'm saying is when he's talking about the poison. So everything I'm saying right now is related to the poison. But this is just me telling the story, not the mistake part yet. You see what I'm saying? Hey, give me a second. I'll connect the dots. Give me a second. I connect the dots. That's what I do. You give me the person, I'll connect the dots. But right now, we talking about getting that poison out. You heard me say he did the same thing with Rock. He had to get that poison out. He had to go and tell Scrap's mom to get that poison out. We ain't talking about the mistakes. We just telling Lulu's story. We get there. Give me a second. Give me a second. Y'all, hey, I always connect the dots. That's what I do. Now, Lulu, he in here. He's vibing. He's like, damn, all right, Famous, you got some shit right there. You got some heat. You got some heat. Let's continue to do that. Now, from there, that's when our girl Rock shows up. I don't remember when she showed up at. That's when Rock shows up. Now, we know the backstory about Kanan telling Rock about herself. Now, it's Lulu's turn. Now, when she shows up to the bar, Lulu got the music going. He's chilling. He wasn't doing no inventory. He was just vibing. Sometimes you get that vibe and it's like, man, there's nothing you can do that can stop you. You know what I mean? So there's a song that I was listening to today when I went into this shop and I bought the bicycle. There's this song. It's called Non-Stopper featuring Miss Red. If you get a chance, listen to that song, Non-Stopper featuring Miss Red. Oh, it's a good song. I was listening to it today. I said, hey, excuse me, ma'am. What song is that? She said, oh, you like it? I said, yeah, I do like it. What is that? And she showed me her phone. And it's called Non-Stopper featuring Miss Red. Y'all listen to that music. I was like, okay, I'm vibing with that. So I put my earpieces in, continued to shop, walked back with that mug on repeat. Sometimes you get that vibe, you get it going. But right when you get that vibe, sometimes the devil tries to bring you down. And that devil in this instance is none other than Raquel Thomas. Raquel Thomas enters into the building. Now, Lulu, he's getting ready. Remember, it's been a week since Unique came up stanking. Unique is stanking and missing at this point. Pernessa said it's been one whole week. Remember, she got arrested. Well, she didn't get arrested. She got brought in for questioning the same night that Unique ended up stanking. She took a whole week to show up, never called, never sent the page. Hey, let me talk to you. I apologize for not showing up. Well, just like that poison earlier, he said, Rock, I followed you wherever you needed to go, whatever you needed to do. You were my big sister. Now, Rock is feeling kind of bad for him, so we can't really put this all on Rock, even though we put it all on Rock. We got to, but, we ain't got to, but we got to. If it makes sense to you, it makes sense to me. But Lulu is really starting to come to the realization, like, hey, bro, every time Rock come around, man, my stomach just... Fuck Rock. So he's feeling a certain type of way. And sometimes we do have triggers where you might have to drink a little bit. Like I said, I went through a depression moment. You know what I mean? I was, what I'm saying? I had my times, you know what I mean? I'm down and out. Sometimes I just need to open up a little bottle, just have a little sippy sip. You know what I'm saying? Not an addiction or anything, just a little sippy sip here and there, a little drinky drink. This Friday we're gonna have a little drinky drink. I drank a lot of beer this weekend too. Shout out to Amsterdam, they got a lot of beer up there. But as soon as she leaves, our boy opened up a bottle. He opens up a bottle and he gets to drinking. And I'm talking about he ain't sipping. He ain't got a drinky drink. He ain't got a drinky drink. He just drinking. See, a drinky drink is, you know what I'm saying, what I do. A drinky drink, like, you got your sipping. You sip on some wine. But a drinky drink is just like, hey, I got a drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just drink a little bit. He was drinking. He flipped that bottle up. I said, damn, Rock is very, very triggering. If anyone can make you do something of this caliber, he had a leader and he probably drank about a fifth of it. Oh, why does Raquel treat this man like this? But Rock was right, though. Now, a mistake is talking to Rock the way he was. Of course, we know that he's trying to get this off his chest, but let's not forget, Rock was looking out for him. So now we're getting into the mistakes. And I told you, hey, I really don't like doing the good and the bad at the same time. But when we talk about mistakes, we got to get on them. His mistake is being so damn emotional. I know this is his sister, but like, hey, bro, she's right. She's right. Crown, that was on you, bro. Yeah, she got the business from up under you, but you can't forget you were in debt to her 2 times. You were in debt, and then you took money on top of the debt to put you in double jeopardy debt. Not double jeopardy like in court where you can't get tried again. I'm talking double jeopardy, like 500, Alex. Let me get 500 again. That means your ass is in debt. How much are you waging? I'm gonna go ahead and put it all in there. Well, you ain't have all the gives, Lulu. So that is a mistake of you. Hey, she came over to apologize. He could have just left it at that, but he took it to another level. And what did that do? Started to bring up that poison that he was talking about. With who? Famous. I told you, give me a second and I'll connect the dots. Now we're talking about that poison that he spewed out. Yeah. If he would have just kept it cool, hey, thanks, Rock, for showing me support. I'm going to do my business. Me and you ain't got too much to talk about. He wouldn't have hit that bottle. But he's, ooh, Rock, get away from me, man. All these bodies, Ziza, D-Wiz, Scrap, they would all be here if it wasn't for me. If you just calm down. Just calm down. Yeah, Kev, it's supposed to be like that. it's more of an instrumental track, and it's just the lady, you know what I'm saying? She just got the words over it. So it's supposed to be like that. So Kendall, we we came to an agreement that the only reason Rock showed up over here was because Kanan said that Lou felt the same way. Yeah, when we were talking about Rock, the only reason she showed up is because not famous. Kanan said that Lou feels the same exact way. Because that's why she said, wait, what do you want me to do? I'll follow you where you want to go. Because now she's starting to realize that Lou really did resent her. Nah, he wasn't off the bottle until she showed up. He was just drinking a little bit. Remember, he was doing the inventory sitting down. Because when he got up, he had the bottles over there. He was moving the bottles and counting them. And then when she came in, he got up and turned the music off and went over into the inventory and started writing down what he was counting. He didn't drink until, he had a little sippy sip, but you know what I'm saying? He started drinking. You know what I'm saying? There's drinky drink, and then there's drinking. Drinking is dangerous. I don't ever want to hear you guys are doing no drinking. Now you can do a little drinky drink. Now I be responsible, 21 and older, unless you overseas. I think you could be like 18. But hey, neither here nor there. But from there, Lulu makes his biggest mistake. Ooh, wrong person. Lulu's biggest mistake. And see, this is why I tell y'all, man, when I ain't got the screenshots, it just don't feel right talking about this, and we can't see Scrap's mom. Because at first, when I seen it, I said, is that Scrap? Or Scrap mama? I ain't know who he was talking to. At first, I thought it was a therapist. He was in there. I did a lot of fucked up shit, man. I can't get right. It went for me. It was me. My girlfriend dead. Oh, mama. He was a gold to your son. It went for me. It was your son, me, and Scrap. We have nothing to do with it. Rock was fucking up. I thought not to do it, man. Damn, Lou. So Lou in there crying. I'm like, who the fuck is he talking to? Did it turn around? It was goddamn Scrap Mama. Scrap Mama was like, nigga, what? Do you not know I'm an informant? Do you not know I work for the NYPD, nigga? I'm taking all this information downtown. Lou in the chair just to cry. I didn't want to do it. It was stupid. It wasn't me. It was stupid. I'm so sorry. I thought New Scrap wasn't a bad guy, but he was still being one of me. It was Rock did it. I didn't want nothing to do with it. I just Scrap was a good nigga, man. He was like a brother to me, man. It was my fault. Whole time he making all that noise. He making all that noise. That nigga Scrap Mom was like, nigga, what? Nigga, you know that Scrap was killed by Raquel? You had something to do with this, Lulu? That's his biggest mistake right there, man. Going to tell her, and we know that she is the informant. Damn. Well, Scrap's mom We know that she is the informant. Howard gave us that information, even though we've seen it. So why is it that when we talk about these characters, you guys don't keep it on a level playing field? Why? So is Scrap's mom? Answer this. Hey, answer this, please. Is Scrap's mom a snitch? A 5 for yes, a 8 for no. Is Scrap's mom a snitch? 5 for yes, 8 for no. No, I just gotta see. 5. Lulu was confessing to a CI. And he knew she was an informant. Wait, how y'all know the Scrap's mom? When did Scrap Mama snitch? Nah, she ain't no civilian, and she was running illegal card games. But when did Scrappy Mama snitch? Someone explain this. Someone gotta explain this to me in layman's terms. Rock told Lou was his mama. But according to y'all, we ain't never seen no paperwork saying that Scrap Mom was a snitch. We ain't never seen no paperwork. Ain't that what they still trying to pull on Raquel? Talking about Raquel? We ain't seen no paperwork on her, so we can't call her a snitch, but we're calling Scrap's mom a snitch, but we ain't seen no paperwork? Where is Scrap's mom's paperwork? Scrap mom ain't no snitch. She ain't do no snitching. She went in there and told some information, but she wasn't snitching because there ain't no paperwork. That's what they keep telling me. You see what I'm saying? All I'm saying is we don't need paperwork when we can see you telling. When we see you telling with our own eyes, it's a simple message and it comes from the heart. All we need to do is hear and see you telling, and we know it. Scrap Mom went in there talking about the card game. They thought it was Scrap because Howard fucked up and said Scrap was in there, but it was really the mama. And that's why Raquel fucked up. But we also heard that High Post was allegedly taken out from Pernessa. So all of this is looking like Raquel might be the common denominator. Because now Lulu is drinking and he knows that Scrap Mama, who he told her Scrap didn't tell, Scrap Mama is an informant, according to Raquel, who got the information from Howard, who gave the bad information in the first place because she's still fucking with the police. And we know in the street, we don't fuck with the police. It's fuck the police. So Rock is the reason Lou went to go talk to her, because now Lou knows the facts because Rock fucked up. And she even told him that she fucked up, but she also said that she owns this nigga Lou. So what can Lou do when someone owns you? You go break that lease. Bow. Uh-oh. Mo, don't connect the dots. It's a Monday. You just got back. Chill. You shouldn't be doing this much on a Monday. All right, I'm going to chill. But Lulu went over there and told Scrap's mom. Why? Because he resents everything that goddamn Raquel has been doing. Rock came over there, played in his face, talk about, oh, we go wherever you want, Lou. I didn't catch the bodies. So Raquel had just triggered this man into, fuck it. Let's get Rock the fuck up out of here. Let's get Rock the fuck up out of here. But we know what's going to happen. We know what's going to happen. Marvin's going to have to rough up Lulu. You know what I mean? Because she's going to go down there and probably talk to Howard. Howard's getting that promotion to the task force, taking Ogle, whatever the hell his name was, take his spot. She goes talk to him, from what we seen in the trailer, even though we shouldn't be jumping ahead because we talking about this episode, but fuck it, we on the week, so we could talk about the trailer. She goes to talk to Howard. Howard goes back to talk to Rock. Rock tells Marvin to handle your brother Lou. They're gonna have to either make Lou lay low or get Lou the fuck up out the city. But I don't think they're gonna kill Lou unless Rock takes out Lulu. And she's got to do it to cover herself, because at this point, if Scrap's mom knows that Rock was the one that killed Scrap, she might not tell on all the other bodies and just get justice for her son. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He said Lulu's relay snitching. I ain't never heard that. Hey, pass me the baton. He got the baton from Rock. It went over to. Here's the information you need, Scrap Mom. Now go tell the police. Damn. Hey man, this show's getting interesting, man. Overall, so this episode, I gave it a spike out of 9 once we got in the club, but overall I gave it like an 8. Overall, I gave this episode an 8. Really like a 7.5, 8, but it did spike up to a 9 because I'm waiting to see what we're gonna do with. I want to see what the other players are doing. I want to see the dope game, man. All this other stuff, man. I don't give a fuck about Scrap Mama telling. I don't give a shit about none of that. I want to see what the cartel, Ronnie and Kanan, are about to get into. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see the real deal now. I'm trying to see the real deal, baby. Man, fuck all this storyline shit. Oh, Scrap, let me go tell the police. Man, we don't give a shit. We heard Rock tell the feds episode 1 that the white boys is after her business partner, but now the feds know that wasn't a business partner. You own the building. So we know that Rock has snitched. Rock had got on the phone and told her brother to lie to the feds and snitch on Crown. So we already know that the Thomas family, when they